A very good morning to each one of you. It is a special privilege and high honor bestowed upon me to welcome you to my niece Rhea and her friend Mahitha's Arangetram. Today is a very special and joyful occasion. And more than anything else, it is your love, goodwill, your prayers and support which Rhea and Mahitha will need significantly today. Thank you for taking time out amidst your busy schedule and being present here for being a part of this wonderful Arangetram. And I promise you that you will not be disappointed. When you leave this auditorium today, you are going to be entertained, and you will leave with a mix of dance and music, ringing in your ears for many days to come. So with that, I welcome you once again and would like to call upon our host for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle, for your kind words. Namaskaram and a very good morning to each one of you. Thank you for making it to the Arangetram of Mahitha and Rhea. We are very pleased to have you present here today as an audience, supporting our two beautiful dancers. I am Gayatri Vaidyanathan.
And I am Sargam Behel, and we will be your hosts for today, guiding you through the different acts of the Arangetram.
Bharatnatyam is considered a pure form of Indian classical dance which originated in Tamil Nadu. In its holistic form, one can find the very essence of bhava, raga, tala, and rasa aspects. As an audience, we may think it is easy to perform many of the actions of the dancers. But the truth is that a correct and graceful step or expression can be perfected only after many years of rigorous training and practice. Arangetram is a celebration that marks the completion of this training. It is the portmanteau of the Tamil words of stage, aranga, and ascent, aranga and ascent, atram, translating to climbing or ascending the stage. This momentous occasion in an Indian classical dancer's life illuminates the artistic culmination of the art form, which they then commence their journey as a professional artist.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our beloved Guru Varsha Barad, under the guidance of whom today's function has been orchestrated. She is a disciple of Guru Sucheta Joshi and late Guru T.V. Saundarya Rajan, and currently training under Guru Rajendra Naidu. She has been running her own Bharatnatyam classes called Lalitangi Nrityalaya at Mahila Vikas Mandal, Kolaba for 25 years. She is a compassionate, hardworking, beautiful, positive, and kind-hearted person whose passion and dedication towards dance has inspired her students. She has been a guide, a mentor, a friend, and a selfless abode of love and care. She has shown Rhea and Mahitha the beauty and harmony between their ghungroos and talas and has inspired them to imbibe grace and dignity into their dance.
Now coming to the Shishyas of Varsha ma'am, who will be performing for us today. Mahitha Vaidyanathan is the beloved daughter of Mr. Vaidyanathan and Mrs. Hemangini Vaidyanathan, who's also my sister. When she was a lot younger, she was a shy person who would sit with my primary textbooks and claim she was going to college. Mahitha always had a natural sense of humor, and her innocence and cuteness made us all roar with laughter. Her journey in dance began freestyling with Miss Dalal, who's a trained dancer in Bharatnatyam, Kathak, Manipuri, and Odissi. Mahitha had some troubles processing her words and numbers, distinguishing left from right, and often wore her shoes the wrong way. Mrs. Dalal picked up on this and trained her with so much love that all her learning disabilities got resolved slowly. Mrs. Dalal's open arms of affection and dance made Mahitha bloom not only artistically, but also flourish at the academic front. Mrs. Anuradha Kottapalli and Mrs. Geeta Shekhar also played their roles in molding Mahitha into the person she is today. Mahitha's interest in Bharatnatyam was inspired by Amma, who was also a Bharatanatyam dancer herself. This also motivated her to accomplish this milestone under the loving and supporting guidance of Guru Varsha Barad and Guru Sonal Chokshi. The shy person in her morphed into an elegant, expressive individual who was fearless, yet compassionate, and all the credit for which goes to her supporting gurus and our parents.
Miss Rhea Rajesh is the daughter of Mr. P.R. Rajesh and Mrs. Kamal Rajesh. Rhea has shown a keen interest in dance ever since the age of 4. And since then, her trajectory in the field of art began under the tutelage of Mrs. Varsha Barad and Mrs. Sonal Chokshi. Growing up, both her teachers have been a source of inspiration to her, who have been a guiding light and have showered her with love and care throughout her journey in dance. Rhea has been practicing Bharatanatyam for the past 18 years, and as a result, she has acquired important life skills, including commitment, tenacity, and discipline. Her values and confidence have all been greatly influenced by this, making her the stunning woman that she is today. Her love of dance has always been a constant and a source of strength for her. It is the way she moves beyond the notions and the norms of the world to express herself. One thing that is most admirable about Rhea is her unwavering personality. The fact that Rhea has been able to rise above all the challenges and obstacles that life has thrown towards her at such a young age, with such grace and dignity, and with a smile on her face, is truly commendable. Rhea is not only a fantastic dancer, but she is also an excellent student, a loving daughter, a compassionate friend, and most importantly, a kind and warm person. On behalf of all present here, we wish you both all the very best for today. As a courtesy to our artists, I would kindly request you to have your phones on silent or switched off. If you have young ones, please make sure that they are well tended to. I would also request you all to enjoy the performances through your eyes and not through the screens of your phones.
Before we begin today's program, I would also like to introduce our very talented team of orchestra who will provide the melodious rhythm to our dancers. On the Natuvangam is Guru Shri Natuvannar Rajendra Naidu, son of Guru Shri T.V. Saundarya Rajan. The vocalist for the day is Shri N.N. Shivaprasad. On the Mridangam, we have Shri Satish Krishnamurthy. Our violinist, Shri Balasubramanyam R. Sarma. And we have Shri Nanda Kumar playing the flute. Today's performance will depict a glimpse of the dancer's journey in the way that this art form is learned. This journey will follow the marga of the sun's rays as it makes its way from the Gopuram to the Moksha Dwara of a temple. The Gopuram depicting the Nritta stage of the student, the Mandapam signifying the becoming one with the emotions or Nritya. The Garbhagriha portrays the Abhinaya or amalgamation of the dance with emotions, and the satisfaction of this blend is illuminated at the Moksha Dwara. On this note, let us commence the show with a Ganesh Stuti.
भजमानस भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरम् अनीशम् भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज पूर्वार्पण सदनगणेशम् भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज पूर्वार्पण सदनगणेशम् भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरमनीशम् भज पूर्वार्पण सदनगणेशम् भजमानस गजवदनं गजवदनं दुरितं गविनाशं गजवदनं दुरितं गजवदनं दुरितं गविनाशं गजवदनं दुरितं गविनाशं गदशमनं शत सूर्यविकासं गदशमनं सदा सूर्यविकासं गदशमनं शत निकासं गदशमनं शतसूर्यनिकासं भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरम् अनीशं भज पूर्वार्पण सदनगणेशं भजमानस वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरमुनिमानस भावविहरणं वरदं जनशरणं भयहरणं वरमुनिमानस भावविहरणं परफलरस वरफलरसं नरतं भवतरणं वरफलरसं भवतं भवतरणं वनतुलसीदल पूजितशरणं वनतुलसीदल पूजितचरणं वनतुलसीदल पूजितशरणं भजमानस विघ्नेश्वरम् अनीशं भज पूर्वार्पण सदनगणेशं भजमानस 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 विघ्नेश्वरम्
The next performance will be Kautvam, followed by Alaripu. Kautvam is an invocatory performance in Bharatnatyam.
Sorry for that. We shall begin the Arangetram's first performance with the Todai Mangalam, which is a composition with a purifying and auspicious effect, setting a devotional atmosphere. This will be in the praise of Lord Venkateshwara, attributing to his glory with the references to other gods like Rama and Sita. It is set to Ragam and Talam Malika.
Jaya Janaki Ramana Jaya Vibhishana Sharana Jaya Saroga Charana Jagadina Karuna जय 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 जानकी रमण जय विभीषण शरण जय सरोरुक चरण जगदीन करुणाय जय 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 जानकी रमण जय विभीषण शरण जय सरोरुक चरण जगदीन करुणा जय जय देवेश गणाराधित दिव्याम्बुजपाद देवेश गणाराधित दिव्याम्बुजपाद श्रीवेङ्कटगिरिनायक श्रीश हेच्चरिका देवेश गणाराधित दिव्याम्बुजपाद श्रीवेङ्कटगिरिनायक श्रीश हेच्चरिका देवेश गणाराधित दिव्याम्बुजपाद श्रीवेङ्कटगिरिनायक श्रीश हेच्चरिका
The next performance will be Kautvam followed by Alaripu. Kautvam is an invocatory performance in Bharatnatyam. It is a hymn, a song of devotion in praise of a deity. It was performed by the Devdasis as a part of the daily rituals, on special occasions or during the festivals. Most of the Kautvams are dedicated to a particular deity. Today, the Kautvam will be dedicated to the Lord of Dance, Natraja, set to Ragam Hansadhwani and Talam Chatushra Ekam. Alaripu is a Telugu word, literally meaning the blossoming of a bud. It is the welcoming of the audience and seeking blessings of the deities, gurus, and elders. The movements of Alaripu relax the dancer's mind. Its rhythm has a rare capacity to invoke concentration. Alaripu is most valuable in freeing the dancer from distraction and making her single-minded. This piece will follow after the Kautvam and will be set to Talam Chatushra Ekam.
शशिरविभूषण रूपभयङ्कर नमरुगहस्तं तृतीय सहस्रं दीक्षितनाद नटेश गौतम पादयोगप्रिय
tam dig dig day tak ku dik tu dak kik tak tum kita kita taka 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 tam dig dig day
आकुति कुताकी
tak
tum kita kita taka 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 tam dig 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 आकुति कुताकी tum kita kita taka taka
tang
tam kita taka diki ta 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
thalang kutakati kutakatati kita tum ta tei tei yum tat tat tam kita taka ta tei tei yum tat tat tam kita taka tam
Yerumai
hit tam kita taka tei ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam kita taka tei ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam kita taka tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam kita taka tei tat tei kita taka tam tei tat tei tam di tam tei tat tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei 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 tei tam di tam tei tat tei tam di tam tei tat tei tam di tam tei tat tei tam di tam tat tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tam tat tei tei 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 tam hit tam hit tam kita taka tei ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam kita taka tei ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam tam tei tat tei kita taka tam di tam tei tat tei 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 tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tei tat 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 tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tam tat tei tei 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 tam di tam tam tei 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 tat tei tei tam di tam tam tat tei tei tam di tam tam tat tei tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam di tam tam tei tat tei tei tam hit tam hit tam kita taka tei ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam kita taka tei ta tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam tam tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam tam tei tat tei kita taka tam hit tam tam tei didam tade 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 hidam didam tade didam tade didam tade didam tade didam tade hidam didam tade didam tade didam jam tari da jam tari jaga tari dai tadi kina to taga tadi kina to taga digu tadi kina to tam hittam tam
ஆதியரு
taga digu taga digu
பெருமாளே
Now that the dancers have perfected their footwork, we move on to the Nritta Padam. Nritta meaning pure dance, a presentation of rhythm through graceful movement of the body. It always reflects the mood, bhava and rasa underlying the compositions sung for dance. It focuses mainly on the footwork of the dance. Padam is pure abhinaya. It is a piece in which bhakti is predominant. The merger of the two is the essence of the Nritta Padam. Mahitha will be performing this piece as an invocation to Lord Ganesha, a divine patron of the arts, the symbol of the primordial sound Om, and the symbol of Pranavam, which represents the core of the Vedas. She will perform the Nritta Padam on the song titled Ananda Nartanam Ganapatim Bhave. This which means, O Lord Ganesha, who dances with bliss, I worship you. This is said to Ragam Gambhira Natai and Talam Adi. गजाननं भूत गणाति सेवितं कपित्थ जम्बू फलसार भक्षितम् उमासुतं शोक विनाशनं
कारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पाद पंकजम् आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये परमानन्द नर्तन गणपतिं भावये सच्चिदानन्द नर्तन गणपतिं भावये सदानन्द नर्तन गणपतिं भावये नन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये आकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये चिदाकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये चिदाकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये सानंद मुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिवशंकर मानस विलीनमानं सानंद मुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शंकर मानस विलीनमानं तल्त्रीलय समल्लित गंधर्व चारण वराणु ईयमानं तल्त्रीलय समल्लित गंधर्व चारण वराणु ईयमानं दीन जन मंदार अनुपम दिव्य कलेबर शोभायमानं दीनजन मन्दारमनुपम दिव्य कलेबर शोभायमानं आसमानं असमानं भजमानं भक्तजन समानं आसमानं असमानं भजमानं भक्तजन सम्मानं पामगमरिसदा सरिसा तकचनोदतिमित इडदलं कुडगमवामगम मरिद सरिसा तकचनोदतिमित इडदलं कुडगदीनुददीनुद ता दीनुद दीनुद ताम कैया तातनं तरिता तकतनं तनं तरि तातनं तरिता तकतनं तनं तरि तातनं तरिता तगतनं तनं तरि तातनं तरि तनं तनं तरि Hari Dari Dari Dini 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 Dida 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 Chanu 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 Pada Duda Pada Sada Sijam Maga Pamani Pa Maragata Nipam Madakari Mukam Pranavahinadam Ajidam Anagam Shubhadam Varadam Anakamanadaran Ekaradanam Taddi Takajanam Tanakadarithi Takajanam Tanakadari Takajanam Tanakadarita Taddi Takajanam Tanakadarithi Takajanam Tanakadari Takajanam Tanakadarita Taddi Takajanam Tanakadarithi Takajanam Tanakadari Takajanam Tanaka Paramanam Dardana Ganapati Avaye Ananda Dardana Ganapati Avaye Chitagara Mulagara Okara Gajavadana Paramam Paramananda Dardana Ganapati Om Shri Mahaganapadaye Namaha Om Shri Mahaganapadaye Namaha Om Shri Mahaganapadaye Mahaganapadaye Mahaganapadaya Namah Mahaganapadaya Namah
Up next, Rhea will perform her solo, a Devi Stuti, in the praise of goddess Parvati. The song Shringar Lahari, which literally means a wave of beauty, is a composition by devotee Lingraj in Ragam Nilambari and set to Adi Talam. The composition is filled with grace, beauty, and compassion, and describes the goddess as the embodiment of art and music. The song is sung by a devotee in awe of all the compassionate and giving qualities of the goddess. It is a kirtanam of analogies describing her soft nature as a mother of all beings, whilst praising her strength as the protector of the universe. The poetic metaphors in this song describes goddess Parvati's attributes in a very exquisite way.
लहरी श्रुत जन सुख करी शृंगार लहरी आश्रित 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 जन सुख करी शृंगार लहरी संगीत हो संगीत हो जा आनंद संगीत हो जा संगीत हो जा मधु माधुरी मद मधुकरी मंगलांगी मदनारी मनोहरी मामवसंगीता हो जा मद माधुरी मद मधुकरी मंगलांगी लहरी आश्रित जन करी शृंगार लहरी अंगजारी हृदयंगमधर हसिते अखिलागमसन्नुते अंगजारी हृदयंगमधर हसिते अखिलागमसन्नुते भृंगचिकुरे करुणारसभर भरिदे भृंगचिकुरे करुणारस वर दरिदे तुंग जघन ललिते सुरसेवित लिंगराज वजना भुज पूजित तुंग जघन ललिते सुरसेवित लिंगराज वजना भुज पूजित सा निधनि पसानि पम गम प गम पसानि गम प धनि 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 पम धनि पम पम गम रि गम रि ग रि प म गम पनि सानि पनि नि पम प म ग म ग म ग प नि सानि पम गम पनि धनि प द प म ग नि पम ग सानि पम ग नि धनि पम गम आश्रित जन सुख करी लहरी आश्रित जन सुख करी सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणि नमोस्तुते नारायणि नमोस्तुते नारायणि नमोस्तुते
Now that the dancers have perfected their footwork and emotions as an individual aspect, the dancers move to the next stage of their training, where they learn to communicate a story to the audience through the unison of their dance and emotions. Varnam is the central and the most elaborate number in the Bharatanatyam repertoire. The Varnam being performed today is actually a Kirtanam, which is choreographed as a Varnam called Ni Uraipai Hanumane. Rama addresses Hanuman before making his journey into the unknown across the ocean to Lanka to find Sita. Lord Rama requests Hanuman to be his messenger and to narrate some episodes from their life together to reassure her that Hanuman is indeed Rama's own friend and gain her trust. He requests Hanuman to remind her that during the yagyas of the sage Vishwamitra, when the demon Tratikasura came to destroy the rituals, how he protected her from the evil efforts by cutting off her trunk-like head. He asks him to remind Sita of her Swayamvar, of how her father announced that the suitor who would be able to lift the bow will win her hand in marriage, and tell her how when no one was able to do so, Rama was the one who lifted the bow with ease and broke it in two halves. Rama asks Hanuman to narrate the story of when he could not bear the thought of bringing Sita along into the wild forests with the animals and large trees and thorn-filled bushes. How he could not stand the idea of her lotus-like feet walking the treacherous land of the forest. How when he told her not to accompany him, she was filled with sorrow that she would be away from him, and when he agreed to bring her along, she smiled. Remind her of the eventful day when she saw the golden deer prancing about the forest and requested him to get it for her, and how, when he went in search of the mystical being, Ravana tricks and kidnaps her and takes her away to Lanka. Finally, Rama gives his ring to Hanuman to hand it over to Sita if she does not believe his stories. This piece is set to Ragam Malika and Talam Adi. An interesting fact about this composition is that the lyrics itself has the name of the different ragas embedded. Listen carefully as you might identify some names as the composition changes between the ragas.
मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये நீ உரைப்பாய் ஹனுமானே நீ உரைப்பாய் ஹனுமானே நான் சொல்லதாக நீ हनुमाने
गुतगति कुतकतति किटतुम ता धी तक न क जम त री किट तक क धी तक न क जम त री किट
हनुमाने சொல்லதாக நீ உரைப்பாய் அனுமானே நான் சொல்லதாக நீ உரைப்பாய் ஹனுமானே நான் சொன்னதாக நீ உரைப்பாய் ஹனுமானே நான் சொல்லதாக உன்னை யாரென வினவிடு ஸ்ரீராகவ தூதன் என்று உன்னை யாரென வினவிடு ஸ்ரீராகவ தூதன் என்று உன்னை யாரென வினவிடு ஸ்ரீராகவ தூதன் என்று நீ உரைப்பாய் அனுமானே நான் சொன்னதாக உன்னை யாரென வினவிடு ஸ்ரீராகவ தூதன் என்று நீ உரைப்பாய் அனுமானே
தளங்குதக்கதி குத்தக்கத்தி கிட்டத்தோ கண்ணம் தரித்த கிண்ணம் தரித்த தத்தி தன ஜொணு திமித தரி தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க தன தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க ஜொணு தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க திமி தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க தனம் தரித்த கிண்ணம் தரித்த தத்தி தன ஜொணு திமித தரி தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க தன தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க ஜொணு தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க திமி தக்க தகிட்ட தக்க தரி தக்க தன தக்க ஜொணு தக்க திமி தக்க தர ஜொணு திமி தக்க ததிங்கி நக்கோ தக்க ததிங்கி நக்கோ தக்க ததிங்கி நக்கோ
நீ உரைப்பாய் அனுமானே சொல்லதாக நீ முனியொருந்தன் யாஜிக்க பின் சென்று தாடகையை முனியொருத்தல் யாஜிக்க பின் சென்று தாடகையை முனியொருத்தல் யாஜிக்க பின் சென்று தாடகையை முனியொருத்தல் யாஜிக்க பின் சென்று
తళంగుదకతి కుతకత తికిటతం తడికు ఢీంగుతకత ఢీంగుద జగడదత్త తళంగుదకత తడికు ఢీంగుతకతై ఢీంకుత జగడదత్త తళంగుతకత తడికు ఢీంగుతకత ఢీంకుత జగడదత్త తళంగుతకత ధర్రిత్త ధన ధన త జొన్ను జొన్ను త ధిమి ధిమి త కిట్ట తత్తి తక్కిడ తిరగడదోం తక్కిడ తిరగడదోం తక్కిడ తిరగడదోం కిడ తిరగడదోం తరిగడదోం
நீ உரைவாய் ஒன்றுமானே நான் சொல்லதாக பாரமோ கனமில்லை பாரும் என்றாரென்பில்லை பாரமோ கனமில்லை பாரும் என்றாரென்பில்லை பாரமோ கனமில்லை பாரும் என்ற எல்வில்லை மோகனமில்லை பாரும் என்றாரென்பில்லை பாரமோகனம் இல்லை பாரும் என்றாரன் இல்லை பாரமோ கனவில்லை மோகனமில்லை பாரும் என்றாரென்பில்லை பார மோகனமில்லை பாருமை பாரமோகனமில்லை பாருமென்றாரில்லை நேரையொடித்து வென்று சொல்லை நேரே கொடித்து நின்று நிகழ்த்துவே சொல்லை நேரே கொடித்து நின்று நிகழ்த்துவே சொல்லை மோகன இன்று நிகழ்த்துவே சொல்லை பாரமோகனம் இல்லை பாரும் என்றாரில் இல்லை பார ஓடித்தீரென்று நிகழ்த்துவே சொல்லை ஓடித்தீரென்று நிகழ்த்துவே சொல்லை கமதனி சனி பம கமரிரி ஸ்ரீபாக கமதனி சானி பம கமரி ஸ்ரீபாக கமதனி சானி பம கமரி நிகமதத மதனி சாத தனி சரி காமரி இரே சனி மகமதி கோடும் காணனந்து வர கூட தென்று நான் சொல்ல கோடும் காணனல் தேவர கூடாதென்று நான் சொல்ல கோடும் காணனல்கு வர கூடா தென்று நான் சொல்ல கொடும் காணனல்கு வர கூடாதென்று நான் சொல்ல கொடும் காணனல்கு வர கூடாதென்று நான் சொல்ல கொடும் காணல் வர கூடாதென்று நான் சொல்ல கொடும் நடுங்கினாள் வா என்றே நகித்தாள் அப்போதுமில்லை நடுங்கினாள் வா என்றே நகைத்தாள் அப்போதுமில்லை கொடும் காணடோது கூடாதென்று நான் சொல்ல நடுங்கினாள் வா என்று நகைத்தாள் அப்போதுமில்லை நடுங்கினாள் வா என்று நகைத்தாள் அப்போதுமில்லை கோடும் காணடழ்ந்து வர கூடாதென்று நான் சொல்ல நடுங்கினாள் வாயன்ற நகைத்தாள் அப்போது நடுங்கினாள் வாயன்ற நகைத்தாள் அப்போது கமத மகமதனித கமதனி சாத நனித மகரேத மாமகமத கமதனித கமதனி சாத நித மகமகரேத மகமத மதனித நித 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 கரித நித நித கமகரே கமானை பிடி வசம் மானை பிடித்த வசம் மானை பிடித்த வசந்தாரும் என்று மானை பிடித்த தாரும் மானை பீடித்த வசம் என் வசம் தாரும் மானை பிடித்த மானை பிடித்த வசல் ராவணன் கொண்டு போன ஆதலினாலே மானை பிடித்தல் வசல் தாரோ தேனை ராவணன் கொண்டு போனான் ஆதலி நீ உரைப்பாய் அனுமானே நான் சொன்னதாக உன்னை யாரென வினவி ஸ்ரீராகவ தூதர் உன்னை யாரென வினவிடு ஸ்ரீராகவ தூதர் என்று நீ हनुमाने श्री राम 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 राम जय राजा राम राम जय सीता राम जय राजा राम जय सीता रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता Shri Ram, 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 Shri Ram.
Can we have another huge round of applause for our artists? The amazing performances by Rhea and Mahitha bring us to the end of the first half of today's Arangetram. As we break for the interval, we wish to inform you that beverages are available outside the auditorium. We will resume in 5 minutes with the felicitation of our artists for today. He started his journey at age of 17 years with late Padma Shri Adyar K. Lakshmana Rao. He learned Natwangam from late Guru T.S. Kadirvellu Pillai and father Guru Saundarya Rajan. He has also learned the Mridangam from Guru K.V. Maniappan. He joined in Nalanda for degree in 1983-90 and passed MA in dance. He also performed at the Russia Dance Festival and received numerous awards such as the Shringaramani Nehru Century Award and won gold in the Youth Festival at Mumbai University. He presently works as a lecturer in Saroji Maharaj Bhosle Culture Arts Center. He has been Varsha Ma'am's guru for over 20 years. Our vocalist Sri Shiva Prasad was born into a family of musicians in Kerala and has had intensive training in the Carnatic style of music under Guru Sri K.M. Krishnan and in the Sopanam style from his father, Sri V.N. Narayan Nambudiri. Through his journey of Sopanam style from his father, Sri V.N. Narayan Nambudiri, spanning 30 years, both as a solo artist and an accompanying artist for dancers of Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, and Mohiniyattam. Sri Shiva Prasad has won many awards and accolades like the Sangeet Praveena Award, the Sur Ratna, the prestigious Mumbai Gaurav, Nupura Sangeeta Ratna, Girnar Sangeeta Ratna, to name a few. He was also awarded the Sangeeta Praveena by Nateshwara in Switzerland. He's a versatile performer who also lends his melodious voice for fusion music bands and recordings. He has also performed in All India Radio and Doordarshan as part of several national programs. In fact, even today, he's present for the Arangetram while he had an opportunity to perform at another Arangetram in the USA. Thank you very much for gracing this event with your presence and melodious voice. Our Mridangist Sri Satish Krishnamurthy is a percussionist and Carnatic vocalist who started his tutelage in Mridangam, Thavil, Ghatam, Kanjira, and Morsing under the watchful eyes of Guru Sri T.S. Nandakumar. He has been playing the Mridangam for the past 25 years. He completed his BA in music from Annamalai University, Chidambaram, and MA from Tanjavur University. Mr. Satish has received many awards such as Talmani from Sur Shringar Samsad, Mridangam Vidwan from Press Media, Kala Ratna from Nupur Academy, and many more. He is also a high-graded artist in All India Radio. He has released many audio CDs under his own music company called Swaralaya. He also conducts workshops in NCPA, France, USA, and in many other places globally. Our violinist, Sri S.R. Balasubramaniam, also hails from a musical family. He received training from his father, late Sri S.R. Ramakrishna Sarma, and later had the privilege of perfecting technique from the eminent maestro, late Padma Shri, Sri Lal Gudi G. Jayaraman. He has been serving in the music field since last 30 years by giving solo and accompanied concerts and dance recitals. He currently imparts training in violin and Casio. He has traveled widely all over India and abroad for his artist endeavors. He has closely associated with Nalanda Dance Research Center, affiliated to Mumbai University, for more than 30 years.
On the flute, Sri Nandakumar, as we witnessed today, is a versatile flutist from Mumbai. He can play Carnatic style, North Indian, Hindustani, and folk style. He plays He plays for many orchestras and Bharatnatyam dances in and around Mumbai and Gujarat. He has accompanied leading artists like Meenakshi Sheshadri and Sudha Chandran. We would like to express our gratitude To our beloved Guru, who has beautifully choreographed and coached our dancers, Mahitha and Rhea. Guru Varsha Barad. Guru Varsha Barad began her learning in Bharatnatyam in Pune at the age of 10, under the guidance of late Guru Sucheta Joshi. She continued learning Bharatnatyam after marriage under late Guru T.V. Saundarya Rajan and Guru Rajendra Naidu, and performed her Arangetram in 1996. Having completed her Visharad from Bharatiya Sangeet Samiti with distinction and with a diploma in Indian art and culture from Nalanda Institute, she has performed at various places, including Haridas Sammelan of Shur Singhar Samsad, Astik Samaj in Mumbai, Pune, and Chennai. She has been running her own Bharatnatyam classes for 25 years. Under her guidance, 21 students have graduated from Akhil Bharatiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya. It all started with little steps, and almost a decade ago today, because of her encouragement and motivation, the girls have grown up to become fine dancers. Guru Varsha, through Guru Varsha, they have learned not just about dance, but about life as well. Lastly, but certainly not the least, Guru Varsha has taught them that blood does not define family, and in the time that both Rhea and Mahitha have known her, she has become family to them. Thank you, ma'am. We also want to thank Guru Sonal Chauksi, who has taught the girls their basics from day one of their training. Miss Sonal? Yeah. Please come to the stage, ma'am. She trained them to strengthen their core and maintain their stance through adavus, and taught them how to express themselves in the foundational dances of Bharatnatyam, such as the Shabda. Born in Mumbai in 1961, she played keen interest in dance and music right from childhood. Recognizing her innate abilities for dancing, her parents put her under the training by Guru Saundarya Rajan as senior guru of Nalanda University. She endeavored to excel in every step and passed all Bharatnatyam examinations with distinction. She also acquired dance training in Manipuri by Guru Arjun Desai and folk dance training by Vasundhara Bhen. She did her Arangetram in 1983 under the guidance of Guru Arjun Desai and was given the Visharad certificate by Sangeet Kala Kendra of Hindu Stree Court Mandal. She has given many creditable dance performances at Astik Samaj Matunga, Dombivli Fine Arts, and Kalke Kalakar Sammelan. She took part in dance ballets for her school and community and has won many prizes for her performances. Since many years, she is teaching Bharatnatyam at Lalitangi Nrityalaya, founded by Mrs. Varsha Barad. She has been invited to be a judge at many inter-school and community dance competitions. She continues this passion of dance by attending dance workshops and performances. Thank you so much, ma'am, for teaching the kids all the basics, foundations. They've done really well.
We would also like to felicitate the makeup artist, Mr. Anil Vasudevan, Ms. Shamla Vasudevan, and the assistants for making the girls look so elegant. Thank you for making our girls look so beautiful today. We would now like Guru Varsha to kindly say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. It always gives me immense joy to witness the Bharatnatyam performance of my students. As you all must be well aware that preparing for an Arangetram performance is a very special journey in itself. And today my two lovely students, Rhea and Mahitha, have made me extremely proud by gracefully completing what they had started. Just like how the journeys are filled with ups and downs, adventurous, surprises, obstacles, challenges, etc., this journey too was filled with these attributes for these girls. And by overcoming these challenges today, they have demonstrated not only their physical vitality and talent for dance, but also tremendous inner vitality and grace. For that, I would like to say hats off to them. I'm very happy to thank their parents who have played a significant role in their Bharatanatyam education and have constantly shown very loving support. I would also like to express my gratitude towards my guru, Rajendra Naidu, melodious singer Shiva Prasad, and our dear Sonal for their constant support and advice. While training for these two girls, I noticed some qualities that follows naturally within them. I think you must have also noticed. For Ria, it is her gentle feminine grace, which we call in our dance lasya quality. And Mahita, it is her energetic persona, which we can link with Tandava. This was memorable experience and we really enjoyed every moment of our practice session. I am aware that you girls have different goals in, in this competitive world, but I would advise you to always stay connected with this beautiful art form. And I'm sure it will definitely rejuvenate you throughout your life. With this, I would like to wish the girls a prosperous and fulfilled life ahead. Thank you all for joining. Now we will enjoy the second half recital. Thank you so much.
I kindly request Guru Varsha to present the students with their certificates. Mahitha and Rhea, please come up to the stage. A big round of applause for them, please. Mahitha and I would like to invite the students now to present their speeches as well. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Please turn off. Till the dancers are ready, can I please ask Mr. Shiv Prasad to come and say a few words?
Good afternoon, everybody. It's very emotional for me to be here because I had been singing for two wonderful Apsaras who was performing so professionally. I'm sure it was not just looking like a debut performance. They were performing like a professional dancers. I especially congratulate Varsha ji and Sonal ji for making them on stage today for such a wonderful performance. And let me share my happiness that I had been working with Varsha ji probably in the last 30 years. It's a long time with her guru Soundarajan sir and with next generation, Rajendran sir and Varsha ji, and this is the maybe the fourth generation I am singing with this school. As a singer, it's a most proud moment and emotional moment. And I thank Varsha ji for keeping this trust and support for so many years, and hope this will continue. And I wish both the performers great success. And especially I congratulate the parents who initiate this their children for this wonderful classical Indian art form, which really needs this kind of support from the parents as well as the beautiful audience gathered today. Thank you all. I don't want to talk too much. I wish Rajendra sir just bless them with some words, and Sonalji also. Please, Rajendra sir, bless them.
வணக்கம். வந்திருக்க பெரியவங்களுக்கும் தாய்மார்களுக்கும் நன்றி தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். முதல்ல பேசுகிற மேடம் இதை தமிழில் பேசுகிறது கூட இது வரைக்கும் நான் பேசுனதே இல்லை. சிவபிரசாத் சொன்னனால நான் பேச ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கேன். சிவபிரசாத் வர்ஷாஜி என்கிட்ட கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 30 வருஷம் படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். அப்பாட்ட படிச்சுட்டு இருந்தாங்க முதல்ல. அப்பா மறைஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் என்கிட்ட கண்டினியூ பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்காங்க இந்த டான்ஸை. கண்டினியூ பண்ணி அவங்களுடைய குழந்தைகளும் சொல்லி கொடுத்துட்டுருக்காங்க. இன்றைக்கி ஆடி இந்த 2 குழந்தைகளும் ரொம்ப நல்லா ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணி அவங்களுடைய திறமையை காட்டியிருக்காங்க மேடையில். அதுக்கு வர்ஷாஜிக்கு நான் பெரிய நன்றி தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நட்டோங்கத்துக்காக என்னை கூப்பிட்டு மரியாதை பண்ணி இந்த அளவுக்கு கொடுத்ததுக்காக அவங்களுக்கு நான் நன்றியை தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Welcome. You're a beautiful audience. You have encouraged both the girls so beautifully with your presence and your grace. And I really wish that what Shiv Prasad ji said, that every family and, every girl, if they really get connected to any classical form of art, the pleasure and the joy is immense. And definitely the roots, our Indian culture, our roots will remain strong in our society, which is really flooded with Bollywood and other dance forms. But definitely I'm so happy that I've been connected with Varsha and with Lalitangin Nrityalay since so many years. And I have immense gratitude to my guru, TV Soundarajan, who was late Guru TV Soundarajan, and Sir Rajendra Naidu for always blessing me, encouraging me to be there for, every performance and every in my life dance journey. So thank you so much. And all my beautiful students who are out there, I'm so happy that you all have come here in large numbers. And thank you so much again.
I would request our performers to come and give their speeches.
Good afternoon, everyone. As I stand here today, I'm shocked to see how 18 years have passed by so quickly. Dance was and still is a constant in my life. I clearly remember the day I walked into dance class for the first time as a 4-year-old, and I saw these girls dancing, and I was just in absolute awe. And today, being able to do my Arangetram is a dream come true. The memories of this journey will forever stay with me. I can't imagine waking up tomorrow and not having class scheduled at 9:45, and I'm really, really going to miss it. Firstly, I'm going to start by thanking God. This Arangetram wouldn't have ever been possible if not for my father. He was the one who saw the hidden dancer in me and then encouraged me to explore my passion and talent in Bharatnatyam by putting me in dance class under the tutelage of Guru Varsha Bharat and Guru Sonal Choksi. Dad, you're not here, but I hope you're really proud of me. Next, Next, I would like to thank my mom, who has been my biggest support system and has worked as hard as I have for this Arangetram, if not harder. Everything I am today and everything I'll ever become is only because of the love and sacrifice of my parents. I would further like to thank two of the most important people without whom I couldn't have come this far in my journey in Bharatnatyam. Miss Varsha and Miss Sonal, I cannot begin to explain how incredibly grateful and fortunate I am to have been trained by you. Thank you for being such wonderful and amazing teachers. All the choreography that you have all witnessed here today and all the dance movements leading up to this day were made possible only because of Miss Varsha, and I cannot thank her enough for it. Next, I would like to thank my family members, my Aji, Amamma, Achachan, Chaya Maushi, Ratan Maushi, Mama, and Jaffrey Uncle, who have been none less than my parents and have stood by me and encouraged me in every step of life. Next, I would like to thank my best friend and my dance partner, Mahitha, who has been an amazing friend and stood by me through thick and thin. I am glad to have got the opportunity of sharing such an important day of my life with you. You are an incredible person, and I'm blessed to have you in my life, and just know that I will always be there for you. Last but not the least, I would like to thank you, dear audience, for being so encouraging and for taking all the time and efforts and coming here today for being present for our Arangetram. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy schedules and coming so far to support and encourage us on this auspicious day. Talking about today, it's hard to believe that it's actually here. After months, no, actually years of discussion between Rhea and I, we're finally here today on the day of our Arangetram. As my sister rightly said, I was a shy person at first. But what she did not mention was that I always had a very loud mind. To the extent that until this day, any challenge that has come my way has always felt like a block in my path. My parents and my sister were the ones who made me realize that these blocks were nothing but small challenges that I had to, and all I had to do was muster up the courage to face them, which they insisted that I had, despite my own beliefs. There is no way that I would be the person I am today or would have the achievements I have today if it wasn't for them lifting me up or having my back. On top of this, I was very blessed to have the loving support of Ms. Dalal, because of whom I probably escaped a life-defining crisis. Ms. Anuradha and Geeta auntie, because of whom I fell in love with maths, which I despise the most, to say the least. But it was the most important subject for my career. And they were the ones who taught me that there is nothing in this world that I cannot achieve, despite what people said. And finally, my gurus, Ms. Varsha and Ms. Sonal, who have, with their loving and caring nature, helped me express myself through my actions and have always pushed me to give my exams even through my engineering degree. Especially Ms. Varsha, thank you so much for constantly encouraging me through the past 6 months of practice, even when I would come for practice from a long day at college, for believing me and recognizing my potential. It means a lot to me, and I don't think I will ever be able to explain in words. You have been a pillar of support throughout my journey. I remember about 3 years ago, in the middle of the pandemic, when Rhea and I would talk for hours together about the most random things. One day, we had quite literally discussed every single detail of this day, like from the kind of costumes we wanted, the kind of food, the auditorium, who we would want to host the day. Looking back now, not everything has happened the way we would have wanted it, but I would say that we have outdone our expectations. The last 6 months have been extremely stressful, and honestly, it's just been a roller coaster ride, to say the most. The number of hurdles that have come our way are uncountable. Nevertheless, we practiced through every one of those to a point that after every practice, the color of our kurtas would have become a shade darker. Even before this entire process started, Rhea has been a very important part of my life. Our friendship of 8 years has evolved so beautifully that there is nothing that stops me from saying that she isn't just my friend or best friend, but my family. And I'm happy to be sharing the stage with her today. There is nothing I would not do for her. And I'm so glad that our parents made us join Ms. Vasha's classes, which has brought us together and has made this day come to life, because I couldn't have imagined it any other way. I would also like to thank my relatives and my friends for their constant support and encouragement. A special mention to my party and my ajoba and my peripa, whose blessings are definitely felt today. I would like to end my speech finally by once again thanking my parents who pushed me through every rough day during the past 6 months. No number of words would even come close to explaining what your love and support means to me. Thank you, Amma and Appa. And of course, my sister, my most stern critic, and my biggest support, who flew all the way from New Zealand just because I was extremely stubborn that I would not enter the stage if she was not here for me, despite the fact that she had a new job. I'm sure I did something over the top amazing in my past lives to have been blessed with a family like you. Once again, thank you, our beloved audience, for sitting through our performance. We hope that it was worth your while.
After those very touching speeches, may I request Appa to kindly say the vote of thanks, and then we can begin the show.
Perivasaranam. Thank you very much to each one of you who have taken your precious time on a Saturday, despite your busy schedule, and accepting our invitation and coming down and honoring these beautiful performers who have been putting up enormous amount of efforts to bring to you the stage. You know, I think I never felt this is an Arangetram. I thought this is something a fantastic organized show where you have to pay some 1,000 rupees ticket and then you have to watch it. I did feel that way, because it is not that an Arangetram performance. I mean, as a person who does not much know nothing about Bharatanatyam, but I felt that this is something amazing. Thank you so much for coming and honoring the kids. It would not have been possible without two heroes here. I would like to call Mrs. Hemangini Vaidyanathan on the stage, and Mrs. Rhea Rajesh. These are all the two people who are unsung heroes of this entire performance, because they have put in their maximum effort, maximum amount of persuasion, maximum amount of, whatever you may call it, for the hymns and femmes, because these kids, they do Bharatanatyam, but they still want to go to McDonald's, right? So we just cannot avoid. But my wife and both of them will encourage, yes, if not one, do your practice for 8 hours, you will get 2. That is the kind of pampering kids have gotten. And without them, this would not have been possible. Thank you so much. Where is madam? She's coming. Yeah, Rhea's mom. I must also tell Rhea, like this pandemic took a lot of our close relatives. Rhea also lost a close relative, her father, during the pandemic. Despite that, she put such a brave face and then performed today. And that is amazing. It is something that you just cannot, it is a God who has said, this girl has to be blessed. So I took over and then said, don't worry about it. If there is always a person for you to help you, that's why we are all here. That's why God built, God sent us everybody down. So thank you for being a great support for your daughter and Hema, for your consistent support and encouragement. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll just take another 1 minute because we all have to go for lunch too. And musicians, I thought, this is not an orchestra. This is something in an international team which is actually performed for you. Amazing thing. Sir, you have been a great star. And of course, you are an international star. I don't think it is anything lesser than that. And this entire setup of YB Chavan and the auditorium people, the cameramans, cameraman, I cannot leave somebody. The entire performance actually get escalated to a different level thanks to Mr. Murli. Murli, I would like to have you on the stage. The owner of GSK Media, Mr. Murli, please come on stage. Where is he? Murli, sir. He is the soul behind the entire show. No, nobody would have, I didn't expect that he will take it to a different level at all. And if at all you all want to host something, please contact me. I will give his number. Ensure that, we give him maximum business, and, he is one of the fantastic guy going around as far as broadcasting is concerned. Thank you, Murli. They have been great. I also want to thank technicians for assisting everybody, and all my relatives who have taken, and so many calls I have made to them. Ensure that please you do not go anywhere because it is coming on a weekend. I also prayed the rain God, please leave it up to the 24th. From 24th onwards afternoon, you can take over the Bombay and start pouring. No problem. Thank you so much. So thank you all being here, and I'm sure you all enjoyed, and we enjoyed together, and it has been a fantastic being with you. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the show.
Thank you, Appa. As we proceed to the final bits of the Arangetram, I kindly request the audience to settle down with phones on silent or switched off. Up next, Mahitha and Rhea will perform on the Ardhanarishwara Stotra. Ardhanarishwara is a combination of 3 words, Ardha, Nari, and Ishwara, meaning half, woman, and Lord, respectively, which when combined means the Lord whose half is a woman. The Ardhanarishwara represents a constructive and generative power. This form of Lord Shiva and Parvati symbolizes that the male and female principles cannot be separated. It conveys the unity of opposites in the universe. Shiva and Shakti are inseparable from each other as the sun and its light, fire and its heat, and milk and its whiteness. According to the scriptures, there is no vision of Shiva without the help of Shakti. The combined grace of Shiva Shakti is attained by worshipping the Ardhanarishwara Stuti, which is set to Ragam Malika and Talam Adi.
चाम्पेय गौरार्ध शरीरकायै कर्पूर गौरार्ध शरीरकाय चाम्पेय गौरार्ध कर्पूर गौरार्ध शरीरकाय धम्मिल्लकायै च जटाधराय धम्मिल्लकायै च जटाधराय नमः शिवायै च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
तळंगुतकति कुतकति किटतुं ता cham thi ta ri ta cham ta ri ta cham ri cham ta ri ki na tum ta thing ki na tum ta thing ki na tum tadana tajunu tadimi tagita tat tat geti din tat geti din tadana tajunu tadimi tagita tat tat geti din tat geti din tadana tajunu tadimi tagita tat tat dana dana junu tadimi dimi da dimi tagita takade dimi tagita takade tadana dana dana tajunu junu junu tadimi dimi dimi tagita takade dana junu tadimi takade ginato
Shivaya Namah Shivaya Mandaramala Kalidalakai Kapalamala Gita Kantaraya Mandaramala Kalidalakai Kapalamala Gita Kantaraya Divyamaraya Digambaraya Divyamaraya Digambaraya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Ambodhara Shamala Kundala Tadi Prabhatamra Jadhadharaya Ambodhara Shamala Kundalaya Tadi Prabhatamra Jadhadharaya Nirishwaraya Nikhileshwaraya Nirishwaraya Nikhileshwaraya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya प्रदीप्तरत्नोज्ज्वल कुण्डलाय स्फुरन् महापल्लवभूषणाय प्रदीप्तरत्नोज्ज्वल कुण्डलाय स्फुरन् महापल्लवभूषणाय शिवान्विताय च शिवान्विताय शिवान्विताय च शिवान्विताय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय प्रपञ्च सृष्टिमुख लास्यकाय प्रपस्त संकारक ताण्डवाय प्रपञ्च सृष्टिमुख लास्यकाय प्रपञ्च सृष्टुमुख 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 लास्यकाय समस्त संहारक ताण्डवाय
गणं कुदकति कुतकटति गिणतं तत्तत्त धीं धीं तकिट धीं धीं तं तकिट धीं तकिट तुं तकिटनं तकिट तत्तत्त धीं धीं तकिट धीं धीं तं तकिट धीं तकिट तुं तकिटनं तकिट तत्तत्त धीं धीं तकिट धीं धीं तं तकिट धीं तकिट तुं तकिटनं तकिट
समस्त संहारक ताण्डवाय समस्त संहारक ताण्डवाय जगदेक पीत्रै जगजनन्य जगदेक पीत्रै जगजनन्य जगदेक पीत्रै नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय 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 नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय ॐ 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 नमः शिवाय शिवान्विताय च शिवान्विताय शिवान्विताय च शिवान्विताय च शिवान्विताय जगजनन्य जगदेकवे जगजनन्य जगदेकवे नमः शिवाय च नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
Can we have another round of applause for that? Our performers would like to present to you their next act based on a Meera bhajan, Hari Tum Haro. Meera was born in a Rajput family, At the age of 4, she witnessed a wedding and asked her mother who was going to be her groom. To this, her mother pointed to the idol of Sri Krishna and said that he would marry Meera. From that moment onwards, Meera was lost in the love of Sri Krishna. She grew up to be a beautiful lady with a voice that mesmerized anyone who heard her singing. In this bhajan, Meera is talking to the Lord, expressing her sorrows of how he is the destroyer of everyone's woes but hers. She explains to him the story from the Mahabharata when Dharmaraj Yudhishthir stakes his jewels, cattle, throne and his 4 brothers in the game of dice against Duryodhan. When Yudhishthir thinks he has nothing more to place a bet, Duryodhan forces him to stake his wife Draupadi. She sings about the time Draupadi is brought into Kaurava's open court, humiliated and attempted to be disrobed by Dushasan, and how Lord Krishna saves her dignity by endlessly providing her with garments to a point where the Kauravas' evil intentions fail. Meera sings to Lord Krishna, asking him to take away her sorrows. This bhajan is set to Ragam Darbari Kannada and Talam Adi.
द्रौपदी की लाज राखी तुम बढ़ायो चीर। द्रौपदी की लाज राखी तुम बढ़ायो चीर। द्रौपदी लाज राखी तुम बढ़ायो चीर। द्रौपदी की लाज राखी Sari ba ni ma 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 ni 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 ma ma ga ga ga. Sari ga ma pa da ni pa. Ma pa da 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 Draupadi, Draupadi, लाज राखो हमारी द्रौपदी लाज राखो हमारी भरी सभा में द्रौपदी रोई भरी सभा द्रौपदी रोई द्रौपदी की लाज राखी तुम बढ़ायो चीर हरि तुम हरो जनकी वीर हरि हरि
What an amazing act. Well done, sir. Well done, Mahitha and Rhea. As all good things come to an end, the artist would like to end today's Arangetram with the Tilana, followed by the Mangalam. Tilana is a lively climax of the Arangetram, which exhibits exuberance of rhythm with sculptured poses and pure dance, bringing out the ecstasy of human spirits by technical purity and vitality to convey a feeling of supreme bliss with the rhythmic korvai patterns. Tilana is full of rhythmic movements and beautiful postures. Here, we present Swati Tirunal's popular Dhanashri Tilana set in Ragam Dhanashri and Talam Adi. Mangalam in Sanskrit means auspicious, welfare or good fortune. It is a common practice in the Bharatiya tradition to wish others with Mangalani Bhavantu in Sanskrit, Mangalam Udangatam in Tamil, and Mangal Maiho in Hindi. In addition to the dance, it also occupies a special place in the Carnatic music and the Bhajana music tradition. Any Indian classical concert that begins with the Ganesha Vandana, seeking blessings for a successful show, gets wrapped up in a Mangalam, praying for auspiciousness to all and everything around. The Mangalam today is set to Ragam Madhamavati and Talam Adi.
Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to nachirag gori Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to nachirag gori tadidam tidade iragadu Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to nachirag gori tadidam tidade iragadu Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to nachirag gori tadidam tidade iragadu Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to nachirag gori tadidam tidade iragadu Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to nachirag gori Gita doni kutagadi nadrikita to rag gori tada didam tai dai dai tiragadu idadu nikutagati natre kitatu rag gori tadi dai dai tiragadu idadu nikutagati natre kitatu rag gori tadi dai dai tiragadu idadu nikutagati natre kitatu Natrikitato nachurag gori tiragudugida doni kodagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragudugida 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 kodagati Natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragadu idadu nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragadu idadu nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragadu idadu nikutagati natrikitato tadadita taidai tadai tiragudugida kodagati tadadita taidai tadai tiragudugida nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadita taidai tiragudugida nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadita taidai tiragudugida natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragadu idadu nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragadu idadu nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragadu idadu nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragudugida nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragudugida nikutagati natrikitato nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragudugida nikutagati tanat kita nachurag gori tadidam taitare tiragudugida बाज पायल कहो जनन जनन बाज पायल कहो जनन जनन बाज पायल कहो बाज पायल कहो जनन जनन बाज पायल कहो जनन 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 natrikitato nachurag gori tadadidam taidai tadai tiragadu idadu nikutagati tan gave தகத தேததே தானகாவே தகத தேததே தானகாவே தகத தேததே पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला क्या कहूँ मैं सावरो 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 ताप संकट हरणे आयो शोक मारो तुम हरो ताप संकट शरणे आयो शोक मारो तुम हरो दधिम दधिम दिरना उदरि ददानि दानि दधिम दधिम दिरना दधिम दधिम दिरना उदरि ददानि दानि दधिम दधिम आदित्तं तदगदगदि ददारदगदारदि कळदिगळ तगददां तारदगददां तारददां तारदि दि दि तनि अणदि दो 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 तगदनि अणदि दिं दिं दि तगदिगु तनि अणदि गीत दोनिगु तीन तनाति कीट ताजरग गोरी गीत दोनिगु तगदि गीत दोनिगु तगदि 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 पवमान सुदडु बडु पादार वीद मुलगु ईनाम रूप मुलगु नित्य जय मंगलम जीवनयन त्याग राजारी उदमीन नीनाम रूप मुलगु नित्य जय मंगलम मंगलम कोसलेन्द्राय मगनीय गुणमणे चक्रवर्ती